Good evening all. Welcome back. Predict the direction of induced current in this ring when the current is increasing. See, there are two metal ring and current is increasing to the right side. So right side current is increasing. So it is a changing current that will produce what? A changing magnetic field. That changing magnetic field is getting cut by the metallic ring. So there will be what? Induced EMF. So there will be what? Induced current. That induced current should opposes the reason behind it. What is the reason for that induced current? The current which is increasing to the right side. So that current has to be opposed. So induced current will be in the opposite direction. That is clockwise in the upper metallic ring. And here it is what? Anti-clockwise. Now the second question. Now what happens? Current is in this opposite direction. Again there are two metallic rings. So current is going in this direction. So again changing current, changing magnetic field. That changing magnetic field is getting cut by the upper metallic ring. So there will be induced ring, induced EMF and induced current. That induced current should oppose the cause. What is the cause? The left going current. So induced current should be in the anti-clockwise direction in the upper loop and in the clockwise direction in the lower loop. I hope you understood. Manasilayo? Are you able to understand that? See here, current is increasing to the right side. In the second figure, current is increasing to the left side. Manasilayo? Now same question, current is decreasing. See, the direction of current is given and they are saying that current is decreasing. So left going current is decreasing means what? Induced current should try to oppose the decrease. So induced current should be in the same direction. So here it is what? Clockwise and here it is what? Anti-clockwise. If current is decreasing. It's a very tricky question. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് ക്ലിയർ ആയോ? മനസ്സിലായോ? ശരണ്യ നോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മനസ്സിലായില്ല എന്നാണോ അതോ ഡൗട്ട് ഇല്ല എന്നാണോ? മനസ്സിലായില്ലെങ്കിൽ മനസ്സിലായില്ല എന്ന് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്തോളൂ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഐ ഡോണ്ട് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു നോട്ട് ക്ലിയർ. താങ്ക് യു. See, a current is going to the right side and the current is increasing. There are two metallic rings. What will be the direction of induced current in this ring? Remember, current is going to the right side and current is what? Increasing. So it is a changing current. So it will produce what? Changing magnetic field. Then according to Faraday's law, there will be EMF induced in this upper metallic coil and lower metallic coil. There will be both induced EMF and induced current according to Faraday's law. According to Lenz's law, this should oppose this induced current or induced EMF should oppose the reason behind it. What is the reason for its production? It is a right side increasing current. So that current has to be opposed. So reason for the current is in this direction. Then according to Lenz's law, induced current should be in the opposite direction. See, induced current in the opposite direction. So in the first loop it is clockwise. So in the second loop it is anti-clockwise. ഇപ്പോഴും മനസ്സിലായില്ല? ഇനി മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഞാൻ അടുത്ത എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയാം. Then let's see. Again current is going to the right and the current is decreasing. See here both question arrow marks are same. Here it is given current is increasing and here it is given current is decreasing. Current is decreasing. Now let's see what happens. Current decreasing means what? It's a changing current. That would produce what? Changing magnetic field. So that would produce what? here current is decreasing. So, okay, practical example. Suppose this current is a train that is slowing down. So what is the production? What is the reason for production of induced EMF in these two loops? Slowing down of the train. Okay, I will consider a race. The reason for induced current is the person who is running the race is slowing down. He is so tired. So what will the induced current do? It will try to enhance him, push him forward, help him, because he is slowing down. If it is slowing down, induced current will try to what? Increase its speed. So right going current is decreasing now. So induced current should enhance it or help it. So induced current also in the same direction. So this is what? Anti-clockwise. Now what happens here? Right going current is slowing down. So induced current should help it. So it is what? Clockwise in the lower loop. Now again I am coming to the question in the opposite direction, but current is increasing. Again there are two metallic loops. In the first loop, current is what? Increasing in the left direction. So induced current should opposite. So induced current should be in the opposite direction. So this is what? Anti-clockwise. Again this side also it should be in this opposite direction. So it should be what? Again clockwise. So again exact opposite I am drawing here. Left side current is decreasing. So again there will be induced EMF, induced current in these two metallic loops. In the first metallic loop, left side current is decreasing. Decreasing means what? It has to be supported. It is slowing down. So it has to be supported. How to support? Current in the same direction. Here also current in the same direction. Since this current is decreasing. So here it is what? Clockwise. And the lower figure current is anti-clockwise. മനസ്സിലായോ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്യോ? ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. എൻട്രൻസിനാണ് കൂടുതൽ ചോദിക്കുക. ബോർഡ് എക്സാമിനേക്കാൾ എൻട്രൻസിനാണ് ചോദിക്കുക. CBSE പരീക്ഷകൾക്ക് ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. ഡൺ സർ. ഇതിലെ ചാറ്റലേസ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ പോലെ ആണല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞത്? എനിക്ക് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് നോ. ചാറ്റലേസ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൾ എനിക്കറിയില്ല മോനെ അഭിജിത്തെ. ഫോർത്ത് വൺ എങ്ങനെയാ? ദ സപ്പോർട്ടാണല്ലോ. സപ്പോർട്ടാണ്. യെസ്, ഫോർത്ത് വൺ ഈസ് വാട്ട്? കറണ്ട് ഈസ് ഡിക്രീസിങ് ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡ്. So we have to support the left side decreasing current. So induced current also should be towards the left side. So that is in the upper loop it is clockwise, in the lower loop it is anti-clockwise. ശരണ്യക്ക് മനസ്സിലായത്? ഫോർത്ത് ഫിഗറിലെ ലെഫ്റ്റിലോട്ട് പോണ കറണ്ട് കുറയാണ്. അപ്പൊ നീ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? ലെഫ്റ്റിലോട്ട് പോകുന്ന കറണ്ടിനെ സഹായിക്കണം. ലെഫ്റ്റിലോട്ട് ഓടണ ഒരാൾ വീണു തുടങ്ങി. അപ്പൊ നീ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? ആ ആളെ സഹായിച്ച് ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് ആളുടെ അതേ ഡയറക്ഷനിൽ പോകണം. കാരണം ആള് വീണോണ്ടിരിക്കുക. വീണോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആളെ നമ്മൾ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യും, എന്നാൽ ഓടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആളെ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? തടയും. അതാണ് ഇതിന്റെ ലോജിക്ക്. അതായത് ഞാൻ പ്രധാനം പറയും, രക്ഷപ്പെടാനും സമ്മതിക്കില്ല, കഷ്ടപ്പെടാനും സമ്മതിക്കില്ല. ഡൺ, കഴിഞ്ഞാ? എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്താ? അയ്യോ, ഇത് ഭയങ്കര ലോജിക്കലായി ചാപ്റ്റർ, നല്ല കിഡ്നി ഉപയോഗിക്കണം. അടുത്തത് മോഷണൽ EMF ആണ്, അത് ഡിലീറ്റഡ് ആണ്, ഞാൻ എടുക്കുന്നില്ല. അത് എൻട്രൻസിന് ഉണ്ടാവും, അപ്പൊ എൻട്രൻസ് ക്ലാസ്സിലുള്ളവർക്ക് എടുക്കും. നെക്സ്റ്റ് AC ജനറേറ്റർ വിച്ച് ഈസ് എ 100% ഷുവർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. AC ജനറേറ്റർ വിച്ച് ഈസ് എ 100% ഷുവർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. എല്ലാവരും നോട്ടായിട്ട് തന്നെ എഴുതിയെടുക്കണം കേട്ടോ. നോക്കാം. AC generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. What is the working principle? Electromagnetic induction. In a generator, mechanical energy converted into what energy? Electrical energy. So what energy transformation takes place? Mechanical energy to electrical energy. Working. When the armature coil rotates between the pole pieces of field magnet, effective area of the coil is what? A cos theta. Where theta is the angle between A vector and B vector. നമ്മൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. Now, ഇതിന്റെ ഒരു derivation ആണ്. Magnetic flux phi is equal to B vector dot A vector. Phi equal to BA cos theta. If there are n turns, phi equal to BAN cos theta. അതിൽ B is what? Magnetic field. A is what? Area of the conductor. N is what? Number of turns. Theta is the angle between normal to area. A vector എന്ന് വേണ്ട, normal to area and B vector. Where theta is the angular displacement. We know that in rotational motion, angular velocity omega equal to angular displacement by time. So angular velocity omega is equal to angular displacement by time. So theta equal to what? Omega t. So magnetic flux phi equal to what? BA cos theta. So phi equal to what? BA cos omega t. Now if there are n turns, അവിടെ n turns ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലാ magnetic flux phi is equal to what? NBA cos omega t. n turns ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്താ equation? NBA cos omega t. Now what is the equation for induced EMF? E equal to minus d5 by dt. According to Faraday's law, it is magnitude of induced EMF. According to Lenz's law, it is what? Induced EMF minus d5 by dt. So minus d by dt of, instead of phi, I can write what? NBA cos omega t. So induced EMF equal to what? Minus NB is a constant taken outside. So d by dt of, instead of d by dt of cos omega t. That is minus NBA. What is d by dt of cos omega t? Minus sin omega t into omega. Remember, differential of cos omega t is minus sin omega t into omega. There will be into omega because t is having a coefficient omega. What is the induced EMF equation? Plus NBA omega sin omega t. So what is the equation for induced EMF? Plus NBA sin omega t. Now remember, if omega t is equal to 90 degree, what is sin 90? 1. If omega t is equal to 270 degree, what is sin 270? Minus 1. So induced EMF will have maximum value Pan omega into, if it is 90 degree plus 1, if it is 270 degree minus 1. This is the maximum value of induced EMF. For this I can write E0. What is E0? Plus or minus Ban omega. If you put the value of B0, put E0 in equation 1. Put E0 in equation 1. Let this be equation 1. Put that value of E0 in equation 1. What is E0? Bn omega. So E is equal to, instead of Bn omega, I can write E0. What is E0? Peak EMF or maximum EMF. This is the equation for induced EMF. This derivation is very important. E equal to E0 sin omega t. Makkale, this equation, this derivation is very important. AC generator derivation. Derive an expression for instantaneous EMF or derive an expression for induced EMF in an AC generator. It's a repeated question. What is that equation? E is equal to E0 sin omega t. Board in the last camera കാണുന്നില്ല. അയ്യോ. ഇവിടെ കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ ചെറിയൊരു പ്രശ്നം. ഇപ്പൊ ശരിയല്ലേ? ദൃശ്യ, ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. ശരണ്യ, ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? സ്റ്റെപ്പിൽ ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? എനിബഡി ഹാവിങ് ഡൗട്ട് ഇൻ ദ സ്റ്റെപ്പ്? മക്കളെ, ഇത് ഷുവർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആട്ടോ. റിപ്പീറ്റഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ് എ സി ജനറേറ്റർ. ഇത് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ട്, വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഇനി ഒന്നുകൂടി ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഒന്നുകൂടി ചെയ്യാം. ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു റിപ്പീറ്റ്. നോ സർ, ക്ലിയർ. ഓക്കെ. എനിബഡി ഹാവിങ് ഡൗട്ട്, പ്ലീസ് ടെൽ മീ. ഇഫ് എനിബഡി ഈസ് ഹാവിങ് ഡൗട്ട്, ഐ വിൽ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ബിക്കോസ് ദിസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഈസ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടെ, എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യണേ, എഴുതിയെടുക്കണം, വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടോ. See, you can apply Fleming's right hand rule to see north, south pole pieces of magnet. This is armature coil. These armature coil are connected by slip rings, and these slip rings are connected to external circuit by brushes B1 and B2. When the armature coil rotates, when you apply Fleming's right hand rule, motion of the conductor upside, lines of force is what? North to south. So current will be what? Flowing in this direction. Motion of the conductor upside, lines of force north to south, then middle finger, forefinger is what? Lines of force. Middle finger will give the direction of induced current. Induced current will be flowing in this direction. See, this working is not given in the NCERT textbook. Working is not given in the NCERT textbook, but the figure is very important. You have to draw the figure. When the armature coil is mechanically rotated in a uniform magnetic field, the magnetic flux passing through the coil changes and hence an EMF is induced in the coil. The ends of the coil are connected to external circuit by means of slip ring. Slip ring. The coil, okay, and brush. Armature coil is connected to external circuit by slip ring and brush. AC generator consists of a coil mounted on a rotator shaft. It's a shaft based on this, it rotates. The axis of rotation of the coil is perpendicular to the direction of, axis of coil is what? Perpendicular to the direction of what? Magnetic field. Okay, and the induced EMF will be produced according to the equation E is equal to E0 sin omega t. Please note down, the figure is very important. I am repeatedly telling you, for the board exam, this AC generator figure is a sure question. Draw, again, explain the working of AC generator with the NEET figure. So you can expect this question. Explain the working of an AC generator with the NEET figure. It's a repeated question. Please go through that. Please draw it carefully, neatly. The direction of induced current is given by what? Fleming's right hand rule. That I should note here. Direction of induced current is given by Fleming's right hand rule. Right hand rule. Direction once more. The armature coil is moving upward. So I am taking my right hand. Thumb is in the direction of armature coil which is moving upward. Forefinger is lines of force which is from north to south. So direction of induced current will be what? In this direction. So current flows in the clockwise direction. Thumb is moving, armature coil is moving upward. So thumb is in the direction of armature coil. Forefinger is in the direction of magnetic lines of force. Then what? Middle finger will be the direction of induced current. മനസ്സിലായോ? ദേവിക ഡയറക്ഷൻ മനസ്സിലായോ മോളെ? അത് 3 dimensional, അത് കാണിക്കുന്നതിന് ഒരു പരിധി ഉണ്ട്. ദേവിക, are you able to understand the direction? നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത വരച്ചെടുക്കുക, ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്, വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണത്. കേരള ബോർഡ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, CBSE സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചോളൂ. ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ +2 ഫിസിക്സിലെ വളരെ അപൂർവമായ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസാണ്. നോർമലി ഡയറക്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വരില്ല, പക്ഷെ ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വരും. ഡ്രോ എ നീറ്റ് ഫിഗർ ഓഫ് AC ജനറേറ്റർ. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ വർക്കിംഗ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ ഓഫ് AC ജനറേറ്റർ? ഇലക്ട്രോമാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഇൻഡക്ഷൻ. വാട്ട് എനർജി ട്രാൻസ്ഫർമേഷൻ ടേക്സ് പ്ലേസ് ഇൻ AC ജനറേറ്റർ? മെക്കാനിക്കൽ എനർജി ഹാസ് ബീൻ കൺവേർട്ടഡ് ഇൻ ടു ഇലക്ട്രിക്കൽ എനർജി. റിപ്പീറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ട് ചോദിക്കുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ അത്. All of you done? Sir, alternate EMF means what? That we will see. All of you done? Done. Okay. See, this induced EMF equation E is equal to E0 sine omega t, where E0 is what? Peak EMF. Omega, angular frequency. See, E is equal to E0 sine, instead of omega, I can write 2 pi nu into t. What is nu? 1 by t. So, what is instantaneous EMF? E0 sine 2 pi into 1 by t into t. See, what is t? It is instant of time. Suppose, for example, 6th second, 7th second, like that. What is capital letter T? Total time period. What is nu? Frequency. So, the same equation can be written in these three different formats. Note it down. Done? See, this is the figure of instantaneous EMF. See, first of all, you should understand that. Okay, I will draw it in a different way. This is north pole, this is south pole. First of all, if the plane of armature coil see, it's a three-dimensional figure. First of all, plane of armature coil is like this. Then you will say plane is perpendicular, because lines of force is from north to south and this is the armature plane. Then what is the angle theta? What will be the angle theta here? Please type your answer. What will be the angle theta? How much degree? What will be the angle theta? Very good, 90 degree. All of you have written 90 degree. Answer is wrong. Because magnetic flux phi is equal to B vector dot A vector. Phi is equal to BA cos theta, where theta is the angle between normal to area and B vector. Normal to area and B vector is the theta angle. So when the plane is perpendicular, plane of armature coil perpendicular, normal to plane is in this direction and lines of force is also in the same direction. So what is theta? 0. So what is induced EMF? E equal to E0 sin omega t. This theta is what? Omega t, angular velocity to time. When theta equal to 0 means what? Omega t is equal to 0. So what will be the induced EMF? E equal to 0. So no induced EMF when the plane of armature coil is perpendicular to magnetic lines of force. No EMF will be induced when plane of armature coil is perpendicular to magnetic lines of force, or you can simply say when the plane of armature coil is perpendicular. When plane becomes parallel, when plane of armature becomes parallel. Now see what happens when plane becomes parallel. Theta is equal to what? No angle between. So this is the armature. It is parallel. Normal to area is what? Like this, and this is the directional lines of force. What will be the angle theta now? 90 degree. So what is sine 90? 1. So there will be what? Maximum induced EMF E is equal to E0. So what we are getting? This is what we are getting. X-axis we have omega t. Y-axis we have EMF or current. This is what E0. When the here plane is what? Plane perpendicular, no induced EMF. Here plane parallel. So when the armature coil has turned 90 degree plane parallel, again 180 degree plane perpendicular, 180 degree, 270 degree again plane parallel. So maximum induced EMF, or you should say anti-parallel, because theta is what? 180 degrees sine, not 180, 270, and here plane again parallel, so it becomes what? 270, sine 270 is minus 1, again 360 is what? 0. So earlier somebody why alternating? Because there is positive half cycle, negative half cycle, it goes on like that. So that is the reason why it is called what? Alternating. I hope you got that. Did you get my point? Clear ആയില്ല? ക്ലിയർ ആയില്ലേ? ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാം, ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. Please respond. ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടില്ല? Not alternating current. This is the figure of AC generator that you have seen. Now, I hope you can read this figure. It's an NCERT figure. I hope you can see that. See, in the first case, when the plane of armature is perpendicular to the magnetic field. See, when the plane is perpendicular, what is theta? Theta is what? 0 degree. So, induced EMF, when the plane perpendicular, theta equal to what? 0 degree. E equal to E0 sin omega t. Here omega t is equal to 0. So, induced EMF will be what? 0. So, that is the reason why 0 induced EMF. When the armature rotates through 90 degree, plane of the armature is parallel. If plane is parallel, theta is what? 90 degree. So, induced EMF is equal to what? Maximum induced EMF. It becomes E0. See, maximum induced EMF. It is denoted by E0. So, again it turns 90. So, total is what? 180. So, what happens? What is theta 180? Sin 180 is what? 0. Sin 180 0. So, again induced EMF is what? 0. Then it turns 270 degree. Theta 270 means what? Sin 270 is what? Minus 1. So, induced EMF becomes what? Minus E0. See? Minus E0. Minus E0. Then 360 again 0. Any doubt? Over bright ആണ് അതെനിക്ക് അറിയാം പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് വേറെ ഓപ്ഷൻ ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് ഒന്നും മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റണില്ലേ? ആ മനസ്സിലായ? അത് വരച്ചെടുക്കണം. NCERT ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിലെ ഫിഗറാ, ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആണ്. ക്ലിയർ ആയോ മക്കളെ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്താ? ഇത് വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റാ. ആ ആർമേച്ചർ കോയിലിന്റെ റൊട്ടേഷൻ മനസ്സിലായോ? ഇത് വരച്ച് പഠിക്കണേ, വെറുതെ നോക്കിയിരുന്നിട്ട് കാര്യമൊന്നുമില്ല, വരച്ച് പഠിക്കണത്. കറണ്ടിനെ എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഓൾട്ടർനേറ്റിംഗ് കറണ്ട് എന്ന് വിളിക്കണത് മനസ്സിലായ? കാരണം പോസിറ്റീവ് ഹാഫ് സൈക്കിള് നെഗറ്റീവ് ഹാഫ് സൈക്കിള് രണ്ടും കൂടി വരണ കണ്ട, ഒന്നിടവിട്ട് പോസിറ്റീവ് നെഗറ്റീവ്, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് അതിനെ എന്ത് വിളിക്കണേ? ഓൾട്ടർനേറ്റിംഗ് കറണ്ട് എന്ന് വിളിക്കണേ. Sir, so when the angle is 270, induced EMF will reverse. Yeah, induced current will reverse. Not, it is not reversing at 270. After 180 it is reversing. The reversing in current is maximum at 270. Let me tell you, it is not reversing at 270, it is reversing at 180. For every half cycle it changes its direction. So that is the reason why we call it alternating current. Done? Note in എല്ലാവരും അത് വരച്ച brightness കുറയ്ക്കും. ഞാൻ ബ്രൈറ്റ്നസ് കുറച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു വേഗം നോട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഈ ഫിഗർ വരയ്ക്കാൻ പഠിക്കണേ. ഇപ്പൊ ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ? ആ എ സി സൈക്കിൾ കണ്ടില്ലേ? എ സി സൈക്കിൾ കാണുന്നില്ലേ? പോസിറ്റീവ് നെഗറ്റീവ് സൈക്കിൾ കാണുന്നില്ലേ? കണ്ടില്ലേ? പോസിറ്റീവ് നെഗറ്റീവ് ഓൾട്ടർനേറ്റിംഗ് കറണ്ട്. ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാടാ. എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യടാ. വരയ്ക്കാൻ ചോദിക്കും. എ സി എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ എ സി ജനറേറ്റർ വിത്ത് നീറ്റ് ഫിഗർ. ഡിറൈവ് an expression for instantaneous EMF. Then also draw the waveform of instantaneous EMF. 5 mark question you can expect. Done? ചെയ്താ? All of you completed? ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാട്ടോ. Done, right? Next question. Magnitude of question is not complete. Yeah. Yeah, it's the next problem. The magnetic flux through a coil is 5 is equal to 5t³ plus 4t square plus 2t minus 5 Weber. Calculate induced current at t equal to 2 seconds. if resistance of the coil is 5 ohm. See, what is the flux given? Okay, I will do it here. Flux 5 is equal to 5t cube plus 4t square plus 2t minus 5. So, what is induced EMF? d5 by dt. Magnitude of induced EMF is d5 by dt. So, d by dt of what? 5t cube plus 4t square plus 2t minus 5. So, magnitude of induced EMF equal to what? d by dt of 5t cube plus d by dt of 4t square plus d by dt of 2t, d by dt of 2t minus d by dt of 5. d by dt of 5 is what? 0. So, what is magnitude of induced EMF? 5 into d by dt of t cube plus 4 constant taken outside d by dt of t square plus 2 into dt by dt. So, what is the answer? 5 into d by dt of t cube is what? 3t square plus 4 into d by dt of t square is what? 2t, then what? 2 dt by dt is what? 1. So, put t equal to 2 seconds. In the question it is given that we have to find out the induced current at a t equal to 2 seconds. So, 5 into 3 into 2 square plus 4 into 2 into 2 plus 2. So, 3 into 4 is what? 12 into 5, 60 plus 4 into 2, 8 into 2, 16 plus 2. So, what is answer is what? 78 volt. What is current I? Induced EMF by resistance. Induced EMF is 78 volt and resistance is 5 ohm. So, answer is 15. Answer if you solve that you will get 15.6 ohm. 15.6 ohm, I said ohm. 15.6 ampere since we are calculating current. It should be 15.6 ampere. Any doubt? Doubt ഉണ്ടോ? മക്കളെ മനസ്സിലായോ ആ പ്രോബ്ലം? എപ്പോഴും ചോദിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ടൈപ്പ് പ്രോബ്ലം ആണേ. ക്ലിയർ ആണോ ഈ പ്രോബ്ലം? പ്രോബ്ലം ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ് കേട്ടോ. കിട്ടിയാ? ചെയ്യാൻ കിട്ടണ്ട? മക്കളെ റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്യൂ. ക്ലിയർ ആണോ മക്കളെ? മനസ്സിലായ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാ? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത എല്ലാവരും? Noted. Okay. So let's continue. A 200 turn coil of self-inductance 20 millihenry. What is that? 200 turn coil, self-inductance 20 millihenry. 200 turn coil, self-inductance. Yeah, this question is here. A 200 turn coil of self-inductance, 200 turn coil of self-inductance 20 millihenry carries a current of 4 milliampere. What is the current? 4 milliampere. Find the magnetic induced EMF between the flux linked with each turn of the coil. Let phi be the, we have to find out what? Induced EMF, not magnetic. I think magnetic flux. This induced EMF is not required. Find out the magnetic flux linked with each turn of the coil. Now remember, magnetic flux phi directly proportional to current. Phi is equal to Li. Now remember, here there are n turns are there. So n phi is equal to what? Li. But what we have to find out? Magnetic flux linked with each turn. So phi is equal to what? Li by n. Magnetic flux linked with the turn is equal to what? Phi directly proportional to I, phi equal to Li. But here there are n turns. So n phi equal to Li, and we have to find out what? Phi. Phi equal to what? Li by n. What is the self-inductance here? 20. What was the self-inductance? 20 into 10 raised to minus 3. And what is the current here? 4 milliampere. 4 into 10 raised to minus 3. And what is the number of turns? Total number of turns is what? 200. If you solve that, 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 Weber. 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 Weber. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഇത് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു അടുത്ത പ്രോബ്ലം ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക. A rate of change of current of 4 ampere per second induces an EMF of 20 millivolt in a solenoid. What is the self-inductance of the solenoid? See, what is rate of change of current? So it is not I that is given, it is di by dt that is given. So di by dt is equal to what? 4 ampere per second. What is the induced EMF? 20 millivolt, that is 20 into 10 raised to minus 3 volt. So what is induced EMF? L di by dt. So what is L? E into E. What is L? E by di by dt. So E divided by, what is E? 20 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by di by dt is what? 4. So what is answer? 5 into 10 raised to, what is answer? 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. That is 5 millihenry. Any doubt? That is 5 millihenry. Doubt ഉണ്ടോ? അത് മനസ്സിലായ? വളരെ ഈസി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാ. ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ചെയ്ത് നോക്കിയേ. എല്ലാവരും രണ്ട് പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്താ? കഴിഞ്ഞോ? ഫിനിഷ്? Next, a circular coil of area 300 centimeter square. Area 300 centimeter square, 25 turns, rotates about its vertical diameter with an angular speed of 40 per second in a uniform horizontal magnetic field of magnitude 0.05 Tesla. Obtain the maximum voltage induced in the coil. Given area equal to what? 300 centimeter square. So 300 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter square. Total number of turns 25 and omega angular velocity 40 per second. Magnetic field is what? 0.05 Tesla. So what is maximum induced EMF? B A N omega. Then direct substitution you will get 1.5 volt. Doubt ഉണ്ടോ? മക്കളെ ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഡയറക്റ്റ് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷനാ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക. തന്നെ ചെയ്യാവുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാ. ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാന്ന് പറയണ? ബോഡി ചെയ്യണം, സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം മാഷെ. Sweda, Deviga, Kittia, Sharanya, Kittia. Voice on theorem in detail. See the problem. That's a direct question already solved with this. What is the self-inductance of an air core solenoid? Air core is mu r equal to 1. 500 centimeter, 50 centimeter long and 2 centimeter in radius. What is the total number of turns? 500 turns. Length 50 centimeter, so 0.5 meter. Radius 2 centimeter, so 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Total number of turns 500. Mu 0 value we know. Self-inductance is what? Mu 0 n square by L. Here, instead of area, we are taking what? Pi r square. So, just substituting mu 0 4 pi into 10 raised to 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 into n is what? 500 square. Pi into radius is what? 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 the whole square divided by length is what? 0.50. If you solve that, you will get the answer. Doubt na? Kanya, Cheda. Cheda. I run the problem is allowed. Kanyam cut the road to Lodua. Those who have not finished, please finish fast. We'll be going to the next problem. Done? Okay. Next problem. Done. Next I will type a question. Why AC is preferred over DC? Why we always prefer AC over DC? Alternating current over direct current. AC means what? Alternating current. DC means what? Direct current. Why AC is always preferred over DC? Reason, AC current can be increased or decreased using transformers. AC current can be increased or decreased using transformers. Then AC more economical than DC. സാമ്പത്തികമായിട്ട് എ സി ലാഭ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ എളുപ്പ എ സി വലിയ ചെലവില്ല കാരണം ഈ ആർമേച്ചർ കോയിൽ വി ആർ റൊട്ടേറ്റിംഗ് ആർമേച്ചർ കോയിൽ which is attached to turbine and these turbines are rotated using the water from the dam and we get this water from rain which we don't have to pay any money. So why AC is preferred over DC? Yeah, AC is cheaper. AC voltage can be increased or decreased using transformers. Then what? AC more economical than DC. Remember, working principle of transformer is electromagnetic induction. Working principle of transformers is electromagnetic induction or mutual induction. What is the working principle of transformer? Electromagnetic induction or mutual induction. What is the working principle of transformer? Electromagnetic induction or mutual induction. Note here. Now you can expect a question. What is meant by transformer? Transformer. It is a device used to increase or decrease AC voltages. AC വോൾട്ടേജിനെ കൂട്ടാനും കുറയ്ക്കാനും ഉള്ള ഉപകരണമാണ് ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ. ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ ഡസ് നോട്ട് വർക്ക് വിത്ത് DC. ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ ഡസ് നോട്ട് വർക്ക് വിത്ത് DC. Transformer does not work with DC. Transformers are used to increase or decrease AC voltages. Transformers are used to increase or decrease what? AC voltage. Transformer does not work with DC. Please note it. Okay, next class will be giving a detailed analysis of transformers. So I am stopping today. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.